Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Dress up, they
I'm
say.
Jocelyn here. There we are.
Ooh,
So welcome,
you can take
everybody.
care. Ah,
It is mid-month motivation here with Louise and Jocelyn.
ooh.
And how are you doing, Jocelyn?
I'm good.
I'm gonna wear my Halloween scarf.
Yeah, why not?
Even though it is not quite finished. This could be a very realistic Halloween costume with needles still in it, right?
Yeah, it would be
No
pretty
wrong
much
end.
on par. Yeah. Well, I made this last year.
I love that. So tell me about that.
So this is a crocheted sort of circus captain hat thing
I
that
love
I crocheted
that.
last year. Mom helped by sewing in the little veil piece, but I forgot my stuffing for it, so it's not really stufferific.
That is so fun. I made Halloween pom-poms. I just see the little bit of it there.
Okay. It's interesting because
There's
I'm
a little more
securing
of
it
it.
to my wing, so I can't feel where the pins have gone in. But I know they're there because I put them in there. Getting this unpinned from my wing will be very interesting. This was me at 5 o'clock going, oh Lord, I have to make dinner and somehow put a costume on. So this is what you get. You get floppy top hat.
I love that. This is what I've got. I've got my Halloween scarf and I have some Halloween pom-poms.
All smashed in under my headphones.
I love that. I love that a lot.
With a pumpkin colored shirt. Yeah, it's out of my closet.
You look amazing.
There you go. I'm in the mood.
Did you get your Halloween pillow stuffed, like a pillow form for it?
I have the pillow form, but I haven't had a chance to stuff it yet. No.
Okay.
No. I was hoping to get to that either today or tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be tomorrow, so.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
Which is totally fine.
Well, I pulled up my pom-poms a whole month and a bit early. Usually my pom-pom makers are designated for Christmas time, but I thought, hey, I need to do some Halloween pom-poms because I don't have a Halloween garland.
What?
I know.
What?
So I figured I need to rectify that.
You need a Halloween garland.
No. So I just did a little string of pom-poms. There's more pom-poms than you can actually see there, but they kind of go across the corner.
Oh, that works.
That's fun.
That works.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Sally's here, and Diane, and Liz, and Nikki, and Melanie. Hi, ladies. What are you up to this week? It is Thursday night. It is almost the weekend.
Oh, it is. It
so exciting.
So close.
Oh, Sally, you thought it was canceled.
Oh, because we were running a little bit late, guys.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, we just had a little tech problems. All right.
I wasn't allowed to have a web camera for a few minutes.
That's all right. We got it solved. So we're here. So what is everybody working on knit-wise this week? I'm working on all Halloween stuff. I'm working on getting my scarf finished. I'm really, I'm so close that I'm actually stretching it out because I like knitting on it so much. It's a really relaxing fair isle. I love it. I'm really liking it. It's one of these projects I'm going to be sad when it's finished.
You got into the groove and you were just like, cool, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I totally
see that. I totally see that.
I know.
I am also working on Halloween.
I know. Liz says she loves Jocelyn's wig and top hat.
There you go. We're a little floppy because I don't have my stuff again. But what are you going to do?
Floppy's all right. I'm working on Halloween socks too.
Yeah, that's good.
Got a little bit more done on them. The foot's looking a little longer if you look really, really close.
Hey, listen, all progress is progress and all progress counts.
Exactly. Oh, Sally's working on a new pair of socks.
Ooh, lovely.
How to move this up. Let me see. I can read that. Oh, hi, Jude. Oh, no. Jude is watching with an elevated knee.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
That's not good. But she's got homemade donuts.
That's a good sign.
That is a good sign. That makes everything better.
I may have had my mommy bring me a blondie just before we started.
Oh, yummy.
I made dinner. I just didn't get a chance to eat any of it.
So you're just having dessert first. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sally started a new pair of socks. Oh, and a pumpkin.
Excellent.
I made another pumpkin today.
Oh, good.
And we were at our knitting group that's in the library.
Yes.
And we took all of the pumpkins that we've been making over the last month or so into the library, which was perfect timing because they were just getting a display all set up, kind of a Halloween display.
Did you guys set up your pumpkins?
They were going to put our pumpkins in there too.
Lovely. Oh. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so that'd be fun. Hi, Jen. Oh, Jen's been working. Oh, the Stephen West mystery knit along.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing. Oh, and a bit of spinning.
Oh, spinning's fun.
Yeah. Well, I know there's a lot of people working on that Stephen West mystery knit along. It looks really fun.
Amazing, and I am so happy I'm not doing it. I can't even begin to describe because I would be so frustrated at this point.
I think it looks really fun, like something that I would probably like to do if I
don't like I-cord that much. Not that much. I don't mind a little bit of I-cord.
Yeah.
But I'm not that attached to it.
Not that. Well, I think I had heard some people were already like throwing in the towel and we're going to just call it quits. So there was some of the clues, some people had said, we're just no, whatever.
And I think the shawl will look great when it's finished, but no, I'm feeling happy that I chose not to do this year.
Yeah, but that's all right.
Yeah. That's right, because I have a lot of stuff to do. In fact, trying to stay ahead of Jen while she does that secret test knit for me. Which is so not happening right now.
That's your pattern?
Yeah, she's doing a pattern for me. So
okay, so are we allowed to know, like, what is it?
She's testing the MCAL pattern for December for me. So she's in the know for the MCAL for that. So
well, that's exciting. Yeah. Well, Jen will be a good test knitter. She'll whip it out for you in no time at all.
She catches all my mistakes, which is brilliant. Because boy, is it important to catch those mistakes.
Yeah,
so important.
You want your testers to do for you, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, so Sherry says she's still on clue 1. That's all right.
Yeah, so is Diana. Like, I suspect a lot of people are, and that's super
fair. Well, I'm sure, right? Depending on what your work schedule, your life, who knows?
And I mean, West himself says, say yes, don't stress.
Oh, there you go. Well, exactly. Do it and finish whenever you finish, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So are you guys liking it? So Sherry's doing it, Jen's doing it. Nikki, you're doing it too, aren't you?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure. So are you guys all loving it? Is it as exciting as his other ones? What are your thoughts? Oh, I'm just starting a new colored stripe, you guys. That's so exciting. So exciting. Oh, I am done work for the week, you guys.
I'm in the dreaded ribbing section of any pattern.
See? That wouldn't bother me. I am just loving this. I love this. I feel like I have all the knitting time ahead of me now, which is not really true, but I'm going to.
Like, I'm actually sure that's how that works.
Oh, Nikki's loving it.
Good.
That's awesome. Oh, Jen says it's okay, like the pattern. Lots of twists and turns and unique construction. Yeah, definitely looks like that for sure.
I love his unique, like his construction methods. I
Yeah.
love the construction methods.
Yeah.
They're always really interesting to me.
Yeah, lots of fun.
And his design aesthetic is quite lovely.
Very unique for sure.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you fall into one of two camps. You either like Stephen West or you don't.
Yeah, if you're not into that,
You're not into it. Yeah.
Then not your thing for sure.
And I'd be like, I've got the Garter Marler cardigan on the needles. I like his patterns. I
Mhm.
just don't like all of his stuff. So that's fine.
Yeah, there's a few things that I maybe wouldn't knit. They look interesting.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm like, it's like that would fit into what I do or what I wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people might say that. But you know what? We had Woolstock Fleece Festival on the weekend,
Oh,
and
you
there
did,
was
yes.
a handful of people wearing his shawls.
Good.
So you could see, like, you could walk by, like, people would walk by and you'd be like, oh, there's a Stephen West, there's a Stephen West.
Yeah. They're iconic, that's for sure.
That is for sure. So, did you start sewing?
Start, no.
You got the patterns ready?
I was getting patterns ready, yeah.
Or fabric?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, me and Mom Mom's helping me out by helping me do some of the stuff that I struggle with or that takes me very, very long because I don't see that well anymore. So we're sort of tag teaming the things that she hates about sewing, ironing, pinning. I do those, and I'm happy to do those. I don't mind doing those at all. And she helps with yelling at the sewing machine when it needs to be yelled at, which I don't have a ton of patience for. And helping me doing things like hems and stuff. So we're getting through some sewing projects on that while she's there. Yeah.
I'm gonna see
be
how
careful
many
not to nod my head too aggressively.
You don't want to lose your hat.
I don't want to lose my hat. And there's only like 3 pins in there, guys. It's not super secure.
So yeah, don't twist too much. I'm like curious to see how many ways I can style this. So I've been seeing like in my neighborhood, there's been a lot of people started decorating for Halloween, and there's a lot of like super big blow ups. So I'm kind of checking out where I can go do some selfies with my scarf.
Okay.
I know. I think it's gonna be fun. But look, I still have this boo-boo. I've got my stitch marker in here.
To tell you?
Yeah, and if I probably lost the stitch marker, if I got rid of that, I wouldn't even know, I bet you, that there was something there that I
would
had
just
fixed.
disappear.
I know, it would just blend in, but because I have the stitch marker, every time I look at it, I'm like, ooh, there's a mistake. Yeah, should just get rid of it. Well, maybe I should just fix it and get rid of the stitch marker, then I'd just be done with it.
I would just get rid of the stitch marker.
I could just do that too. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to be so stylish when I have my socks on, when I have my scarf. I've got Halloween day off, so I can just Halloween all day long in a couple Mondays. Ooh, I like this. This is toasty warm.
It's a really, again, it's an impeccable, so soft, and then you wash it, it gets even softer.
Yeah, I've never washed it.
Just you wait and see.
I've knit. Okay, I probably shouldn't talk with this over my mouth, right? I've I've got I've knit a few things with it, but this I will probably wash. Oh, I'm loving it. So is anybody else doing Halloween?
Punching my microphone. That's what I'm doing.
Oh no.
I'm knitting the last of the inside. So it's a double thick cowl. So there's stripes on the inside. So I'm knitting the last of the green at the bottom for the Halloween cowl.
Oh, I like that. I like those colors.
So that I can get it washed and blocked and published. So
nice. So this isn't the secret test knit. No, what did you say Jen's working on for you?
Jen's doing the Rebel MCal
right.
For me for the Christmas advent calendars.
Right.
So, right. This is the Spooky Vibes mini cowl because it's a single wrap cowl.
Right.
But I wanted to make sure that you could do the tall version double thick and still only need one skein of each color. And you can. So we're good.
Ooh.
And oh my God, the squishy.
Nice. It looks, I
And then
like the stripes.
you can have stripe side out or stripe side in, depending on how Halloween vibey you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, you're right, because you could wear it Halloween side out.
Yep. Or you could just
And
wear the stripe.
then, yeah, and then flip it inside if it's, December 24th or something.
Yeah. And then it's just a striped cowl.
I like it.
Yeah. So
That is good.
epically slow on ribbing, guys.
Uh,
I did the whole body in 2 days. It's taken me the same amount of time to do the ribbing.
oh, so
Just I don't enjoy ribbing that much, so but it looks good, so it had to happen.
yeah, no, it looks good. Just keep plugging away. You're almost there. It's
I
like
know,
when
I'm
I
so
thought,
close.
it's like this sock that is taking me forever. Try
Yeah.
Daisy. But I'm just gonna sit and work on it. Because that is the key to getting something done, is just working on it. I've got too many things to work on. That's my problem. I'm just working a little bit here, a little bit there, and nothing seems like it's getting done.
Oh, well, I've been fairly distracted doing a bunch of other things this week, so
Melanie, oh, I love she's got laundry's changed, PJs on, headphones in bedroom, getting ready to relax and enjoy the life. Sounds like you are just set for the rest of the night, Melanie. Just relax.
I agree. That sounds like a great way to be.
Yeah. Oh, I could go trick-or-treating in my scarf. I could, couldn't I? I plan on wearing it next week, so hopefully I get it finished this weekend. That's kind of the plan.
You should take some Halloween carols with you.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I almost bought Halloween candy today, which I didn't. And well, the only thing that stopped me was the lineup was humongous. It was like around, up and down and around the corner. Like I have no idea why there were so many people in the store today. So, hey Daisy.
Who's also on theme this month.
She is. She's wearing her Halloween attire.
Yeah.
Right? All right. You jump down. So anyway, yeah, so I didn't come home with any Halloween candy, which is just as well, because otherwise I would eat it all.
That's the point,
So,
isn't it?
Well,
you buy one to hand out and one for yourself.
That's true. That is true. Hold on for a sec, guys. I just dropped my stitch marker.
Uh-oh.
And
she's off screen. She's off-roading.
I know. Where did it go? Oh my gosh. Stitch marker. Do I have another one handy? Tell you, right? They just disappear.
Hey, I found a stitch marker at the bottom of my Magic the Gathering card collection, and I'm like, how did you even get in here?
I did. I found another one sitting around, so I don't know where my other one
works. I did go fish every single pin I dropped on the floor, off the floor, because that would have absolutely hurt to step on.
Okay. I found, so I'm back in business.
Okay, good.
I'm back. I'm good.
It looks weird for this wig to be braided. I might unbraid it. Keep looking at the camera and going, it's not supposed to be a braided wig. It looks weird.
I don't know.
Who knows? All I know is that my hair is so thick and so long at this point, it doesn't really fit under the wig cap anymore.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I think, yeah, it looks like Nikki's kind of agreeing with you. Nikki says getting rid of the stitch marker is quicker and easier than fixing a small problem. Yeah. And I need a stitch marker and I need a marker. Yeah. So I could have just taken that marker right off and used that for the one I dropped.
Yep.
Fix my marker problem. Forget about the mistake.
2 birds, 1 stone.
That's right. Oh man. So somebody else was making a pumpkin. Is anybody else doing any Halloween knits?
Oh, I love those crocheted pumpkins. They're so cute.
They are fun.
I still keep pretending to myself that I have time to crochet. I found a book cover pattern, and you could make the Sanderson sisters book. Book. Have you ever watched Hocus Pocus?
I think so. Like maybe when it
You would enjoy
first
it.
came
It
out.
is
I think the problem
definitely.
is that it's not on anything that I can watch it on.
That's fair. If you don't have Disney Plus, I don't think you can.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
So
That's fair. I have Disney Plus, so I watched it.
well, and
But
there was a new one just came out, wasn't
yeah,
there?
a second one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, they're definitely up along the Hallmark movie lines. So like you would enjoy them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. I feel like I'm missing out. I would really like to watch them.
That's okay. I have to watch the Bridgertons. I'm going to rewatch season 1, but I'm going to do it with the described audio on for
Okay.
people who are visually impaired because it is used as an example of good described audio. So I need to listen to see if it is good described audio.
See, yeah, see what your thoughts are on it.
Yeah.
I could easily rewatch Bridgerton.
Okay, that's
So
fair.
when will season 3 be out? Does anybody heard? Like, is that January, March? I'm thinking
Listen,
maybe March.
January, the new season for The Legend of Vox Machina comes out.
Of what?
So I watched Critical Role,
Yeah.
and their very first campaign, the group was called Vox Machina. And they went from a Twitch stream to a platform to a company to having their very own animated cartoon series being made.
What?
And it was crowdfunded and it busted goals. Like it raised more than $10
Wow.
million on Kickstarter. So we raised enough money to have 24 episodes, and Amazon Prime picked them up and confirmed a 3rd season. So
That's
yeah,
super
so
exciting.
it's super exciting. So it's an adult cartoon, guys. Do not let your children watch it. Do that's better. Yeah, this week is not meant to be.
Oh,
It's
you
not meant
happy
to be.
about it?
Yeah, that's better without it braided. Much better. It's really not meant. It's not for kids. There's gratuitous violence and
Yeah.
adult themes, and don't just
Not for kids.
don't, not for kids. However, you don't have to know anything about D&D. You don't have to know anything about Critical Role. You could just sit and watch a group of friends figure out, rescue each other, and go about, becoming a family. So like moving from friend group to family group.
Okay.
Yeah. So like
Uh,
quite a good watch if you don't know anything. An excellent watch if you know a lot and you have insider info. This hat is just not going to stay today, guys. Keep moving my head.
It looks so good. Oh, Mary says, hi, Mary. Mary says she loves Hocus Pocus.
It is a wonderfully cheesy movie.
Is it? Who's in it?
No. Sarah Jessica Parker is one of the sisters. I forget who plays Winifred, but she's a big name actress.
Is Nicole Kidman in it?
No.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, she plays the blonde sister. Forget who play the other 2 sisters, but they're both big name actresses.
The one where they like bury somebody in the backyard?
Nope.
Oh, that's practical magic.
Magic, yeah.
Practical magic? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I've never seen Hocus Pocus.
Practical Magic has Sandra Bullock.
Yes, it does. Yes.
That one might have Nicole Kidman in it.
I think it does. Oh, Bette Midler.
That's it.
Yes. Oh, everybody knew it.
Yeah.
Sally, Mary, Liz.
I'm awful. I forget it all the time. But I want to crochet her book. I want a book.
You should do it.
I should. With what time? I don't know.
Melanie says she remembers going to the theater when it came out. Oh, Melanie says Bette Midler and Kathy somebody. I don't know. I've never heard of her. Bette Midler, Kathy. Oh, Sherry saying the same thing. Bette Midler. Yep. So either everybody's Googled it or everybody knew who it was other than us.
I am not the person to ask those things of because I don't care. I don't care. I don't care where else they've acted. I don't care what else they've been in. I don't care what their names are. I'm going to enjoy the story they're telling me, and then that's it. I'm done. I'm out. I'm not interested in their lives. I don't care who they're married to. I'm not interested in
You
any
just
of
like them. If
that.
you like the movie, you like the movie, right?
If I like the movie, I like the movie. And if I don't, I don't. We
Well, there
move
you
on.
go.
I'm not that kind of a person. So I'm constantly going, oh, hey, I've seen that face before. And then everyone's like, oh, that's so and so. I'm like, I didn't actually want an answer to that. I was just making the statement that I've seen that face before. I don't care.
I forgot that I had my glasses here.
I don't care.
Now, can I can't. Can I know these? Yeah, I can. If I have to look down, I can
Yeah.
see. All right. So I don't think anybody said that they're working on any other Halloween knits. Mary, did you got your Halloween scarf done, didn't you? Because I think I saw finished pictures. Yes, because you said you knit it in like a week or something.
Oh,
But have you worn it yet?
That's crazy to me.
I know, she was so fast. I'm excited to actually wear it out. I guess I really should finish it this weekend. So what else have you been working on, Jocelyn?
Mostly just the cowl
I like it.
that I can talk about. Because like there's Christmas, Advent crafting, can't talk about that because I know my partner is in this chat. There's the secret crafting, can't talk about that.
Oh, so Sherry said, okay, so Kathy, I really can't read it now. Najimni, I don't know. Who is she? Sherry said she was the exuberant happy nun in Sister Act.
Sure, again.
Oh, and Jude's like, oh, that's where I've seen her before.
I liked Sister Act, and I liked the exuberant happy.
I remember Sister Act. I do remember Sister Act.
Like people do it all the time, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just not a thing I get excited about. It's not a thing for me. It's fine. Oh, guys, I also actively listen and watch and engage in politics. So like I know I'm not normal. I know I'm not.
Well, I don't know about that. I would beg to differ, but okay, so Sally said she's still working on her Halloween shawl. It's almost 400 stitches.
That's a serious row.
Mary said the scarf is done, the Afghan is not.
Okay.
So 50-50. That's all right. That's good. So okay, so who has bought Halloween candy and has ate most of it and is going to need to replenish the stock before Halloween trick-or-treaters arrive at your door? Yeah, I haven't. But I will have to, because you know it's so funny, because I told somebody today, somebody asked me something about Halloween, and I said, you know, I won't be like handing out candy or anything because I have to work, because typically on Mondays I work until 7, so I don't get home till 7:30. But then all of a sudden I realized, I'm like, wait a sec, this year that is the official first day of my vacation. Ooh. So I will be around. So I'm thinking that I will probably have Eric come over for an early supper, and he can help me hand out candy, because we typically have lots of kids in our neighborhood. We do have lots of kids in the neighborhood, so we do get quite a few, you know, like 100.
Will that delay your New Start Monday?
No, because typically by 8 o'clock, the trick-or-treating is pretty much done. And I'm out of candy.
Absolutely just forgot you're in an entirely different province, because you come on at 7 o'clock Monday night for me.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock my time.
It's okay, guys. I'm good.
So I think that will be the end, and hopefully all the candy will have to have been handed out, because if not, Eric will just eat it all. As soon as we start chatting, he'll just eat all the candy. So, but usually by then I'm starting to ration it out. And it doesn't seem, I don't know how much I buy. I always seem to be running out. And then at some point I just have to shut the light off and close the door. And
Well, everybody always asked how we kept track for years because we'd always have a very accurate head count, right? So they're like, well, how do you do that with little chocolate bars? I'm like, we bought boxes of the chips to go with the chocolate bars. So the kids could get, like, if they were the bigger kids, they get like 2 or 3 of the chocolate bar pieces, right?
yeah,
But every kid only got 1 bag of chips. So however many bags of chips we had left over, that told us how many kids we'd seen.
right.
Or if we'd used up all of our bags of chips, we just knew we had more than that many.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, it's always so fun. And
Which just made more sense because you counted at the end of the night.
that's a perfect way of
But I
doing
mean,
it.
teenagers had to earn their Halloween candy when they came up to our door.
Oh, what did you make them do?
Sing Halloween carols.
So, and what would they sing?
You could literally Google Halloween carols and they will give you Halloween carols. They're like, they're set to Christmas tunes, but they're Halloween themed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, so no kids, no oh, Jude, so you have no kids, no decorations in your neighborhood. Melanie says you don't get kids where we live, but the next door neighbors have 4, so we put together treat bags for them. Yeah. See, and it's so different because I grew up in the country, and where I lived, there was a lot of kids my age. So I went to school with they were all boys. I was the only girl. I was like the only girl on the bus. So there was all these boys, like there was families all up and down our road for like 2 country blocks. And that's what we did for trick-or-treating. You got in the car, mom drove you to the neighbors, you got out, you went to the door, you got back in the car, you drove to the next neighbors. And so there was a lot of kids when I was growing up, but people like don't move. It's not in the city where people are always coming and going. So now my parents, there was like no kids in the neighborhood because everybody's grown up, the kids move away.
Yep.
And parents are still in all those houses up and down the street. So yeah, so it's interesting, right, how neighborhoods kind of ebb and flow. But I find here in the city that it's just always a constant steady stream of people moving in, moving out, new families with young kids. So we've always got a lot of kids.
Sure, Discord, be quiet all day. And now that I'm busy, there's Discord beeping in my ear.
You got beeping. And we've got a couple of people in the neighborhood that go all out for Halloween. And
I mean, it helps if you were known and you decorate and they know you celebrate, like they'll come, like they would come clear across the city.
Yeah.
And we would know because they would get into the car, the parents would come talk to dad. And like we drove past and we're like, we got to put the kids in the car. They're like 15-minute drives one way. But they knew that they could get candy and a good Halloween experience at the house.
Yes.
Like they came.
Well, my cousin, so backtrack. So when we were all kids, my aunt and uncle, they would always turn their living room into a haunted room.
Nice.
And they lived in another town. So they always had a lot because of exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Everybody knew they decorated every year.
Yeah.
So you would go there. And so now my cousin, who is now grown and he's got children of his own, he turns the whole main floor of his house into a haunted house.
Perfect. That's how it should be. Like, it's an amazing holiday. It's a great safe way to expose kids to some very serious concepts. Death, things that go bump in the night, the scarier aspects of living, and you're giving them a safe way of exploring those concepts, which is huge. Huge.
That's an interesting way to think about it.
Yeah. We don't do it like it's part of the base roots of where it is. Can you tell that I thought about getting a master's degree in the evolution of this? it was a celebration of your ancestors, and it was a celebration of those that had passed previously, and it was a way to acknowledge the scarier sides, to tie into the myths and to the folklore and the legends and stuff, and to give roots to it. But it's now for us, because we've made it so beige, it is a safe space for kids to explore those concepts. And now, when it initially started to begin, there was no concept of childhood, so definitely a different way of doing things than how we would do them now. But now it's a good way to do these things, because a lot of kids don't get exposed, and then they get that exposure in a very harsh, realistic way, sometimes very late in life, and they can't cope because no one has given them the skills to do so. No one's stopped to explain the concepts in the fun way, so there's no way for them to bridge that gap.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, so Mary's, okay. Oh, Melanie said, when I was growing up, my parents and grandparents lived on the same street. They'd keep a tally of how many came, easily 400 to 500 kids.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we've lost that celebration factor. Yeah.
Well, and I think, yeah.
Oh, I mean, not to mention like independence, like kids going out in small packs and doing it on their own. I mean, we all know mom and dad were half a block behind watching, but they didn't know that. That was huge. Like, you got to go do your own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's such a rite of passage. It's such a rite of passage that we're taking from them. And it just makes me grumpy.
I can remember being, I think probably grade 8. And for us, the big thing was to go to, there was a small village.
Okay. Yeah.
That kids that we went to school with, like our friends, our school was half and half. It was half country farm kids and kids that came
so
from
half rural, half city, or half rural, half town.
Yeah. Still very, very country. I mean, the town was still very, very country.
Yeah.
But it seemed like a big thing at the time when you were like grade 8, like how old are you? Like whatever, 12, 13 or something, right? And
13, because I moved down to Brandon just before my 13th birthday, which was the tail end of grade 7. So yeah, you're 13 in grade 8.
So you're like that age, right? And so to be able to go into the village and go trick-or-treating with your friends
is huge.
Exactly.
It's huge. It's such a huge thing.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of kids aren't allowed to do that anymore. It's just sad.
Yeah, it was pretty fun because you felt so grown up. And
I don't know any expressions of individuality, which everybody gets on and on about. We have to express our individuality, but not wear Halloween costumes. Like, really?
Oh, Liz says no trick-or-treaters for 2 years. Not sure if it will come this year. Yeah, we did trick-or-treating last year. I mean, over the last 2 years, it was always a big thing. Do you do it? Do you not do it?
My dad saw this thing where you could put like a candy chute. So he built a candy chute down the front steps at mom and dad's house. Yeah. Mom Clorox wiped all the candy and stuck it in Ziploc bags, and they shot the candy down the chute so everybody could do it safely and the kids could still get candy.
Yeah.
And when it was going down the chute, mom was like, and I Cloroxed this for everybody, so everybody knew it was safe on the other end. Yeah. Yeah,
I had a friend who, she must have saw something similar, because I think she did something like that last year. And it was interesting. Yeah, not a lot of, it was kind of, I don't know what the percentage was, but there was definitely a lot of people did not do Halloween last year. I remember going out and just kind of wandering around, and then going down to this house that had this huge, like their whole front yard just filled. And most of the other houses were just in darkness and not doing Halloween. So so maybe you're right, Liz, about you wonder if, like, once something hasn't been done for a couple of years, will people just not go to the trouble? They've kind of gotten out of the habit of decorating or buying candy. Will they pick it up again, or just be like
which will be tragic. It'll be loss of a good conversation point that you could have.
So hopefully I've started to decorate, so I'm going to do a little bit more this week and put out lights and things. And
No, I mean, because I don't have an outside to decorate. I live in an apartment.
Mhm.
My inside's decorated.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Got
be.
some
I'm
stuff
gonna
hanging out
play.
there. Got some guys and some skeletons and some
Yeah.
coffins. Yeah. I also have stuff crammed everywhere because Dad's currently sleeping in the office in the evenings while they're down visiting.
Oh, Anne said, "Oh my goodness, you ladies look lovely."
'Tis the month for funness.
It
And
is.
really, quite frankly, I can't have black hair. It washes me out too much. But for fun, I will wear a wig for one day. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do next Thursday our knitting group at the library is meeting. So I have suggested that people wear some kind of a costume, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
have to come in, all decked out, but just wear a mask or something, right? Something a little fun. And that is actually what I was going to look for Halloween candy for, because I thought,
oh, that'd be cute.
thinking, trying to be proactive. We just left knitting club, so it's top of my mind. I should go grab the candy, keep it, and I'll be all set for next Thursday. But then the lineup was just insane. I was like, I'm not waiting there for candy. So now I will probably be rushing out Thursday, on my way to knitting. I will be running out to find candy. But
guys, I need to have my head is there's so much hair trapped under this wig. My head is unhappy.
Oh no.
But I think you could go, I think this was a Ravelry pattern. It's crocheted though, guys.
Something like that on Ravelry.
Yes, it's crocheted, so
it's so fun.
I love top hat fascinator. Technically, it's supposed to sit like this.
Oh yeah.
But without my stuffing in, she's just a little floopy.
Not
a little. She needs a blue pill. That's what she needs. And wait 15 minutes. But my backup was steampunk. I had goggles and I have a rig on.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, now Jocelyn, listen to this.
I'm with you.
Kim says they do trick or treat on a weekend day in the afternoon where we live. She says, I hate it. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, to trick or treat during the day when it's not night and all the lights.
That takes away from the whole ambiance, the whole thing.
It does.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. I mean, somebody probably thought it would be safer being in the daylight, and I don't know, kids wandering around the neighborhood. It is one night that I really don't like driving. And especially because I'm coming home later from work and it's dark, I'm always like extra careful, because that there's kids out and they're excited and they're running around and they're not really paying attention to what they're doing and whatever. So it does make me a little more nervous to drive that night.
To be fair, when we're driving at night, we probably should be extra careful anyway, because even as adults, we're not paying that much attention. We're very excited to be out. We're running around everywhere. So I'm not sure the age is the problem. Might just be a species thing.
It might be. You could be onto something there. Oh, Jude says when we weren't allowed to do it at all when we grew up. No dressing up, no trick or treating, uber religious parents. Needless to say, my son got to go.
Now listen, the height of my trick or treating years, we lived in a Callaway. I didn't know what a shapely costume was, because they all had to go over full-on snowsuits with extra layers.
Yes. Yeah, and
I still did it.
Well, that's it. Here, it could be either way. Like I remember the odd time my kids trick-or-treating, like literally once or twice, and it would be they could wear t-shirts and just put their costume on over top. Like that was a fleet.
Whereas it's flipped.
More times than not, it's winter coat, and then throwing your costume on over top of it. And Or yeah,
Now
cold.
it's totally flipped now. I could count on like one hand maybe the number of times Denise had to wear
Oh,
winter
really?
layers. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Getting warmer.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I woke up this morning and looked at my weather app, and on the screen it said snowing lightly.
That's fine. It
I
did
was
that
like,
here. It didn't even land as snow. It landed as
well,
precipitation.
I looked outside because that got my attention. I was like, did a double take. I'm like, what? Snow? But I didn't see anything outside. I think here it just rained. I talked to a couple of people around, and they've said a couple times in the last week, because it's been pretty chilly. It's only 2 degrees here. And they said that they have seen some wet flurries, but it's not staying. And I thought, when I was driving home, I was away on a work trip the first part of this week, and driving home yesterday in the
I
rain.
lost count.
Oh no, there was a time I was looking at the windshield and I'm like, I'm like pretty sure that almost looks like wet snow. So it is the time, I guess, unfortunately.
Took long enough.
Yeah, Liz says needs to be in the dark. Yeah, it just doesn't have that same feel if it's during the daytime. But I know here, like the kids, the families with little tiny kids, they start trick-or-treating like right after 5 o'clock. They start early. So that's why we're kind of done earlier, which is all right with me, by 8 o'clock, 5 to 8, 3 hours. I'm good with that. Oh, what Liz also says, so I often dressed in my dad's cast-offs as they had to go over winter coats. Yes. Nikki says, oh, this will be Marvel's first year trick-or-treating door to door. And this is her first big experience where where the world is not wheelchair accessible, stairs and dark sidewalks. Yeah, that'll be a little trickier, right?
Nope, it's gonna add a complication.
Oh, Mary says it's going to be in the 70s there tomorrow. Yes, I think tomorrow here it's warming up. It's like 2 degrees now, and tomorrow's supposed to be 15 or something.
We were 16 today. We're 11 tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all this coming week we're back up into double digits, so it'll be warmer. Today felt like a winter day.
2 degrees is not winter.
2
degrees is fall. 2 degrees
it says
is fall.
It felt like -2. Well, probably the biggest part was I wasn't really dressed. I didn't have a warm enough coat on. I should have had, because I wasn't expecting it to be quite that cold and windy and raining. And it was cold. It was cold. But anyways, I will
wearing capris, guys, and there's no socks on my feet.
Oh Lord, no, not today. Not today. Oh, Sherry, you were 27? My gosh, that is
so warm in Alberta.
That's crazy. So it must be your heat that we're getting, this weekend. But anyways, yeah, so who knows? So, okay, so what did, oh yeah, Mary says 70 here tomorrow. So yeah, who knows what Halloween will be like? Maybe it will be on the
it's too far away yet. Way too far away. Weather's a guess 24 hours out. Never mind that far out.
Don't they have a 14-day forecast or something somewhere? Which, yeah, probably is totally guessing. You guys,
a beautifully mathematically estimated guess, but a guess nonetheless.
I'm on another colored stripe, just saying.
Oh, good. You're gonna do it. You'll finish those socks in no time.
Well, these are the ones that I was like so confident about a month ago, that they were just flying off the needles, and I was going to have this done so like way before Halloween.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
I know, right? I know everybody's going to remember. I was like, yeah, I remember that, Louise. And you probably all just laughed when I said that. But yeah, now I'm getting back in the groove here, and see, it actually looks like a foot now that I've got these extra couple stripes on while we've been chatting.
Yeah.
starting to look.
Is that number 1 or is that number 2?
This is number 2.
Oh my God. Okay. You need to get it done, man.
I know.
You're so close.
I am so close. I got to do it. I know, because could you imagine? I can't possibly let Halloween come and not have these socks done. I have a feeling I would never live that down. These would turn
Well,
into
I mean, you haven't lived down last year's Christmas socks, so probably not.
Or my flamingo socks. I know.
Definitely haven't lived down the flamingo socks yet.
No, but I'm already starting to think, right? I'm gearing up. I feel like I'm ready to turn over a new knitting page here and be a finisher.
These are eyebrows of incredulity. Put me down in the I'll believe it when I see it category. Not totally debunking the mythos right now, but we're going hardcore skeptic.
You're probably safe. You're probably safe, and you're probably not alone. But I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling about this. So I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Let's just add to my problems and drop a stitch.
Oh, Liz has got to run. Bye, Liz.
Bye, Liz.
Yeah. Oh no, drop a stitch. That's not good.
I found it. We're good.
Oh yay. Good. Carry on.
It's not in, at least it's not in the really dark green color. It's in the light green color.
That makes it so much easier. Oh man.
But a strong contrast, that's what you need for color work, folks. Strong contrast.
Yeah.
I'd have to accept defeat and just release the last pattern before I'm finished. This cowl took me way longer than it should have.
Well, that happens, but you have been releasing a lot of patterns this month.
I did.
Like, you really have been busy.
Yeah.
I got a good start on my Spooky Vibes mittens, the fingerless mittens.
Excellent. I really like the fingerless mittens. And they, once you get going, that back pattern just flows so nicely. And you're just like, oh, there's my break. There's no thinking involved in this part of the row.
Yeah. So I just, I just need to sit and get them done.
That's okay. I still don't know where my second one has gone. So that's the thing. I know where one of them is.
But there again, I've got vacation coming up. So I've got high hopes that I'm going to be able to get a thing or two done. Hopefully
something over.
Okay, so since we're talking about Halloween, what was everybody's favorite costume? Do you guys
ones?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm working on those right now. I'm not anywhere near that far, but I really like the ghost. I really like that black cat pattern.
They're cute. I like this cat. I like how the cat turned out. I have not washed or blocked these. I got poofies I need to block out. I'm really proud of the cauldron. Like, I like the cauldron a lot.
Yeah.
So good. It works so well. I know I have it set up. You'll probably end up doing the thumb where I said for everybody else to start. I started my thumb increases like 5 rows back, but that's because I always find gloves are too short in here for me. Most patterns. So I have to back the thumb gusset up a little.
Well, and you put that in the pattern, right?
Yeah, I put it in the pattern.
Options.
Yeah, I try to give people options for all of it. So that way you could have something that would fit you easier, be quicker for you. Somebody else had done the work. It's the same with like the hat. Like, I made the hat 2 legs. There's like, it could be a slouchy, but if you fold the brim up, it's more of a beanie. And then there's the one where it's slouchy no matter what you do.
That's good. Options are good.
I think people like them that way.
Absolutely. Oh, Kim said her favorite costume was the year she was Morticia from the Addams Family. That would have been a fun costume.
Grade 10, grade 11. I did a medieval gown.
Did you really?
Yeah, for sewing class. It was my big project and it was my Halloween costume.
Whoa.
It was a lot of
That-
fabric. It was a lot of dress. Chairs and tables were very small.
I'm laughing at Mary here. She was a nun one year.
That's hilarious. That's a good one.
Oh, Mary, that's so fun. That's good. Okay, so I don't know if I can remember like my favorite costume because I didn't. So my grade 8, so that grade 8 year when I like went to the village and got to trick or treat with my friends was like so fun.
Yeah.
That was kind of like my last year doing Halloween because the next year when I went to high school, well, you know, you get to high school, you don't trick or treat, but you could still go out with friends. But you know what? My grandma died. And her funeral was on Halloween, was on the 31st.
Weird day to pick to do that, but okay.
Yeah. And anyways, and then for like a lot of years, I just didn't want to have anything to do with Halloween because it reminded me of that day. And so I just didn't do anything for a long, long time, like a long time. Maybe until I got in, well, I don't know. Anyways, but so I don't know, like when I was like a teenager, I didn't really do a lot with Halloween and dressing up. But one of the Halloween costumes that I can remember the most as a kid was oh my gosh. Okay. I'm thinking like a costume my mom made for me.
Okay.
And I remember the skirt. Oh, I remember when you're going as a nurse. And I don't know where, because my mom was a nurse. So I had her cap, her nurse's cap. But then one year I remember her making me a skirt and she made it out of burlap. Oh my word. It was so itchy. It was so itchy.
Not a good fabric choice.
Oh no, but it was probably cheap and or she had it on hand already. I don't know, but that's what it got made out of. And it's like, oh man, that was so itchy and it smelt. Oh,
it would.
Philip has that smell. Anyways, those are two that I definitely remember. Oh, Melanie said Frankenstein's monster. Awesome. Mary says, when I worked at the nursing home, I was an angel and my younger children were devils. The residents loved it. That would be fun. But see, and that's what Halloween's about, right? Is dressing up like that and having fun and just making people laugh and smile, right? I like that a lot. So yeah, so now I'm kind of making up for it. I like Halloween.
Halloween's
fun. I like dressing up probably more now than I did as a kid. I think as a kid, I was always too worried, right? It's like, what was all my friends dressing up as? What did I look as good as they did? You know, all that stuff that you're so insecure about as a teenager. Now,
yes.
I don't care. Because I know I will be like the only person, you know, if I was working on Halloween day, I would wear this or a hat and I have a cape and I would wear it to work. And I know like I would be the only one, but I don't care because it's fun and it will make people laugh or even just roll their eyes and be like, oh my gosh, there's Louise again. Right. But
guys, how do you find your pictures on your Facebook page?
You can search.
I want my photos. Why do you hide things on my Facebook? You're already a nuisance as it is.
Isn't there a spot where you can just go to images and it will come up with everything? Oh, well, you know what? Zoom must have did an update because I went to send you the link tonight.
Oh yeah.
And it was like all of a sudden different.
Because,
you know, the way it's been for the last 2 years can't possibly still continue to work efficiently, right? You have to mess it up.
Yep.
And I'm like, you know, and it's, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes before we're going to go live. And here I am trying to fiddle with the app. I'm like, how do I send the link? Where did they hide it?
I found it.
Oh, Mary,
We're looking for
I
a
despise the
specific one.
teenage girls wearing those sexy costumes. Yeah. Because
Given
that's
what
not,
they're wearing most of the year, it's really not that different.
I know that's true. That's true. I know we're old. I know, right? Because you think of Halloween as you dress up as a witch, a clown, a ghost. Yeah. Sally, we always had the store-bought costume with the plastic masks. That was in the 60s. Oh my gosh, Sally.
Yeah.
I remember a mask. It was a clown mask. Yeah, the
Okay, see,
plastic
those
mask,
things get
the
frightening.
elastic strap.
Those things are frightening.
And it was old. So I mean, like, well, it would have been it was old when we were kids. So I don't know what my mom where she got it or if it was something that was hers as a kid. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I hadn't thought about that mask in a long time. But yes, those plastic masks. Interesting.
Those plastic masks are nightmare fuel.
Oh, Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Tracy's saying Facebook has some changes recently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of them.
no, because they did something because we have a group that does a knit night over Facebook Messenger. And yeah, they've changed it all and it's really hard to find the room and it's just, yeah, not as
Making
easy
things
as it has
unnecessarily
been.
difficult. But boy, do they want you to use their reels. I'm like, really? Go away.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm on another color change.
Excellent.
This is like, I mean, my color, my rows, I think they're only about 6 rounds. So
It still counts. And it helps motivate you because you're just like, just one more stripe. It's only 6 rounds. That's nothing. And then before you know it, you're at your toes.
I know. Well, that's it. And I think the thing is I just haven't been working on these. When I was away this week, I took them with
That's
me
not the
and
optimal.
I did a couple of rounds every night. I was just so exhausted that I didn't really even have time to knit. And I thought I'd have a lot of time to knit and that didn't happen. So anyways, but now I'm making up for it. I am like zooming through like how many, like 3 stripes I've done or something now on the 4th one. I may have to.
Yeah, you're on your third or fourth.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like speeding through these. Well, kind of, not really, but I make it
sort of. Kind of, sort of, maybe.
kind of, sort of, maybe. Yeah, yeah. So I'm really hoping when I'm off that I get my room put back together here.
Is it not together now?
No, it's not how I want it. It's just I just kept out some yarn just so it wasn't empty shelving unit behind me because that's what it was.
What's the end goal for that?
End goal is project bags.
Like to have them as the display in the background?
Well, they'll be filled with my New Start Monday projects as I cast them on.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll start it with like all my pretty project bags, and then I will end up in like Ziploc bags because I don't have that many really nice bags. But anyway, but then that way I'll know where they are and I'll know in order, which is the oldest one. And then I can
so you're gonna like oldest at the top or oldest at the bottom?
At the top.
At
Start
top.
at the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I had thought about even putting the finishes up there too. So have one as in progress and have my finishes so then I can actually physically see them. But then that means all this yarn that I have will have no place to go.
What are you gonna do with the yarn then?
Not sure. I've been cranking out hats, right?
You have been on your circular hand crank, right?
Yep. So
I always wanted to try one of those.
It's I like it. I like it, but it is finicky because I know I've said this before. You guys probably all heard me say this before that like everybody that I've heard use it says it's finicky, the yarn slips off. You know, you got to watch it, you got to go slow, all these things, which is all true, but I still like doing it. Once you find the weight of yarn and the yarn that works well in it,
But
they
here,
crank
like
it
I
really.
dress up at conventions, so I'm not just limited to Halloween.
Oh, oh, see that? Well,
I'm trying to
that's
see if I've got one where it's not just me as a selfie in that particular one, and I don't think so.
that's
I
awesome.
think I just have selfie ones. Oddly enough, I'm usually the one taking the photos, so
Yeah.
there's very rarely photos of me.
Sherry, see, I look at Sherry's so sweet. She said 6 rounds of 64 stitches is impressive.
It is.
Well, and you're right. It is impressive. You know, and it's like, oh, it's only 6 rounds, but you're right. I mean, it's progress.
It's still a lot.
It's a lot of stitches.
It still counts.
That's right. You are right. Absolutely right. Oh, Melanie's figured it out. 384 stitches, if my mental math is right. I could never even attempt to do that in my head. So I will say you're right.
I sure as heck wouldn't.
I'm not doing that in my head.
Uh-uh.
6 times 64.
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh, actually I can do it in my head.
I cannot. I cannot.
I came up with the same number, Melanie, so which is not saying anything because my math is really, really bad. We probably might both be wrong, but I think you're right. I think you're right. So that is 384 stitches.
I was trying to find the photo of me
right.
and my niece sitting side by side. We were both in costumes, but I can't find it.
See, that's really fun. Yeah, that's
a
like
few
an
years
extension,
ago.
right? If you like the whole costume and dressing up thing, then that's exactly what you should do.
Yeah, I was wearing my I have a 1950s-ish halter dress, like
Mhm.
full on. You stick the crinoline underneath, full circle skirt. It's black and it's got a very wild print on it, and the print's skulls.
Yeah.
Skulls and snakes and in a rose pattern in sections on it. And so I was wearing that with the crinoline, and she was dressed up, and her wig's askew because it's the end of the night. It's just the photo of the two of us sitting on the floor leaning against the wall because we're both done. That's it. We've had it.
That's fun.
Just sitting there eating candy. We're both finished. It's somewhere in Facebook photo albums. I'm done trying to find it.
Somewhere there. I know you can never find it when you want it, right? Okay, so here's another Halloween question. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Pumpkin cookies.
Pumpkin cookies? Ooh, that would be good. Would you go for chips or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Me too. But chips are always good too.
No, chocolate.
Yeah, what's everybody else? So you guys are chips or chocolate or candy? Like, are you a candy, like a sucker, or I don't like suckers. I like the licorice, but oh my gosh, Melanie said molasses taffy.
Ooh, good call.
Oh,
Good
yeah, can't go wrong with
call.
that.
That's an excellent choice.
Rockets are good. I almost bought some rockets today. Nibs, yeah, the licorices are good. Popcorn balls, Mary. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Never had one.
Popcorn balls. The only time I ever had them was, so going back to how trick-or-treating when I was a kid on our street, we would go up the road and there was my friend's mom. Oh, we'd go with her every Halloween and she would come out with a tray of popcorn balls that she had just made.
Oh,
and
see, that sounds good, but I've never had one for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah, and they're good. And that's the only time I ever had one. I think was that family. And my great aunt, when my great aunt was still alive, I remember going up to her house. Hers was the last house we went. That was as far as we went up the road. And she made homemade fudge. Oh,
I
was
do love homemade fudge.
so good.
I make homemade fudge.
Do you?
Yes.
Mm, yeah.
Didn't understand that.
It's because I wasn't talking to you, folks.
Oh, okay. So let me see. What do we got? Some more candy here. Mary said popcorn balls. Sally, Reese's peanut butter cups.
Ooh, those are good.
Those are good. Oh, June is a chip girl. Kim said chips, chocolate, candy corn, apple cider donuts.
Apple cider, yeah.
I love apple cider. Apple cider donuts sound wonderful. Do you know what? I don't think I have ever had candy corn.
That's fair, neither have I.
No, which when I was doing my pom-poms up here,
Okay.
for a second, I was looking at it and I thought that almost looks like reminded me of candy corn. But then I thought, I don't think candy corn has black. I think it's white,
it's
white, yellow, and orange.
and orange.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was 2/3 of the way there with this, but we had candy corn. I had candy corn in my hands. I was going to buy candy corn, and then actually Sam picked it up and she was going to buy it. But
twice it came so close to being purchased.
Yep. Again, and she was going to buy it, and then I was going to try it, but then we turned around, looked at the line, and it was like, yeah, no. I'll come back in again another day. So I still haven't had candy corn. Oh, Sherry said yes to rockets. I know rockets are so, I'm not a candy person. Like I never buy bags of candy, like Swedish berries or jubes or jelly beans.
I have a buddy who lives off of Swedish berries and Red Bulls at the convention he volunteers at, because that is just how on the go he is.
Okay. Oh, yeah, just at the convention. So not in his day-to-day life, just at the
But
convention.
that's his convention fuel. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's just a weekend thing and you like
I'm
it,
sure he'll pay for it someday. It's not my problem when he does. It's his lifestyle choice.
well, but yeah, so I could see. Oh, let's see. I missed.
But he also knows it's perfectly safe to leave his stash of Swedish berries in my bag if he needs to stash it somewhere, because I will detail you of them.
Yeah, so Swedish berries I do like, but yeah, I don't buy them like if I want something for a snack, I usually would get chips or chocolate bar all the time. But
Oh,
but
no, that's
I do
your
like
cat talking to you, not mine.
No, this is Daisy. That was Cat for, hey, you still haven't fed me. She's like, I've been telling you, and you're not listening to me.
Have you ever seen the Instagram reel where it's the cat looking at the food bowl? It says, "Dear diary, my food bowl is now half empty. I have informed the authorities. They are doing nothing with this information. Clearly, I am going to starve to death."
Yeah, I know, this is so true. So
I'm like, that's accurate.
it's so true. Oh man. Okay, let me see. Chips for you, Kim. Yes. Nancy says I was always a black cat as a kid. When I was older, I had my makeup done to look like a skull. It was cool. No one knew who I was. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm currently debating. I don't know what to do for Sunday's recording, because we're obviously doing a Halloween themed recording this Sunday for the podcast.
Yeah.
And I know kind of what Diana's doing, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Haven't decided.
One of my, okay, so see, I didn't think far enough, or like ahead enough, I guess ahead enough. So when I had my kids, one of the funnest Halloweens, this would have been probably about 12 years ago. And I didn't live, I lived like about 45 minutes away from my parents' house.
Okay.
So my daughter and I dressed up, and we dressed up like covered head to toe, like not in, I don't even know. I don't even know what we had on, if we were witches. Like, I don't know. Like we must just had a hat and a mask on, but
Ooh, something.
had to be completely covered, like maybe with just like a black, I don't know, jacket and black pants and something. And we went to my grandparents' house. So when I drove in, I made sure that I kind of stayed back, parked up like close to the road so they couldn't see the car. And the deal was I went in first because I thought if we went in together, they might guess who we were, right?
Yes.
So I went to the door first and told Anita, she had to wait at least 5 minutes and then come knock on the door. And neither one of us spoke. So, so they had no idea who we were. So we let it go on a little bit, and then we took off our masks, and then they knew who we were, right? Well, then we went next door to my parents' house and did the same thing, except that time with my mom, I let it go on longer and longer. And I think she was starting to get a little worried that because I wasn't leaving, right?
Yes.
I was standing at the front door, and then she'd ask me a question, and I'd like nod or something. And then, yeah. And so it was funny, but I think I was starting to freak her out a little bit that there was like these two strangers that weren't talking, then you start to like panic a little bit, right? But
what's good to be talking, give it away because they know your voice.
Exactly. But it was really fun. And I got the idea from her because I can remember as a kid with her mom, my grandma that died on Halloween. I can remember my mom dressing up as a hobo. And that was so like, I don't know what she had jeans on and like a plaid jacket or something. And she had a stick with like a like a tea towel or a blanket of some sort tied up around the stick, and it held it over her shoulder. And I don't know what she had on for a mask, but I remember she left my brother and I in the car, and she went up to knocked on my grandma's door and kind of did the same thing to her. And so anyways, I guess it was payback for her, right? But that's probably my funnest Halloween memory, was doing that, and them having no idea who we were. So probably scared the life out of them, but which maybe wasn't, well, that was kind of the fun part, right? Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go back to comments here.
Yep.
Candy corn. Okay, let me see here. Oh, Mary, you make them for the popcorn balls for people you know. Well, yes, I know, because now you can't do that, right? Like back when we were kids, you got all homemade fudge. You got
you can't
apples.
you couldn't have not since I was a kid. Forward, you can't.
No, and you can't now, right? But yeah, except unless you're right. If it's people that you know, just can't do it to the kids in the community.
Yeah.
What? Who's allergic to potatoes?
My dad.
Oh, really? Somebody said, okay, I gotta backtrack here. Oh, Sherry said to yes to rocket. Sally, homemade popcorn balls when we were kids. We had so many. Yeah, they'd be so good, right? Melanie, I was one of the weird people who loves candy corn too. I know, I think I need to try it. I'm gonna see if I like it. Jude says chocolate. Oh, chocolate, because you're the one allergic to potatoes, and it's in so much candy.
It's in a lot, yeah.
See, and when I would never, well, I guess because I don't need to worry about it. It's just one of those things you don't realize until you need to start reading labels, what all they put in stuff. So your chips for you then. Sally likes candy corn too.
Me and Erin have decided our new mission in life is to find an instant noodle bowl that I can have.
Oh, well,
and it's going to be one heck of a challenge.
That would be a good thing, though, to be able to have.
Because they've all got corn.
Sherry said, LOL, candy corn should not have black. No, probably not. It might not be very appetizing, right?
That would be the wrong color for that candy.
Oh, but Kim says some candy corn has brown because it's chocolate. Okay. Also good are candy corn pumpkins. I haven't seen those. Mary doesn't know what rockets are. So do you guys not have rockets in the US? That's a
They
tragedy.
might not.
So what are they? They're little round,
Little circular
they're
candy
white.
sugars.
I think they're mostly just white. Yeah.
They're like this big and they're a little disc of sugar. And you get a stack of them in a tube and they're called rockets.
I'll have to, well, now I will have to get them just so I can show them to you.
Yes.
Yeah, they're really the one candy I like because, yeah, they are sugar and they're actually really good if you're diabetic.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you have low blood sugar and you need it to come up quick.
Yeah.
They're, they would work wonderful for that.
They do.
Susanna likes rockets. Hi, Susanna. Oh, Smarties. Oh, yummy.
Reese's Pieces, not Smarties.
Yes. Oh, see, I love Smarties. I love Smarties. Yeah, so Melanie's saying our Smarties are candy coated chocolate pieces similar to M&Ms. Yeah,
Yes.
similar to M&Ms, but just a little, I don't know. I was going to say flatter, but yeah, very, very similar. Crunchy, hard coated chocolate pieces. Melanie, you haven't had a candy. You haven't met a candy that you haven't liked. That
That's
is
fair.
true. Now, what about Tootsie Rolls? I don't know as I've had Tootsie Rolls in since I was a kid, because I'm not sure if I like them or not. Maybe I should try those again too. What's the deal about Tootsie Rolls? Have you had those, Jocelyn? Or can you eat those?
No.
And maybe you're lucky here.
Well, it's like Linden chocolates. I could have some of their chocolates. And my sister found their intense orange.
Yeah.
And I buy it and eat them all the time now because I really like it. I'm quite addicted to that chocolate bar. But they taste like Terry's chocolate oranges. So it's a safe way for me to eat chocolate and orange. I get the same flavor profile. Yeah.
I always see it. So Nancy had a good way. She said rockets in Canada are a candy that are fruity and chalky, like sweet. I think that's supposed to say sweet tarts.
Oh yeah, they'd be fairly similar to sweet tarts, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Susanna, did I finish my scarf? Well, Susanna, does it look like it's finished?
It's a lie.
It is no, it's not done, but it could be done, right? Because it looks like it's done.
You're so close. You're so close.
I mean, really, I could just finish it anytime, but I'm going to keep going because I like it.
Okay.
So, Kim loves Tootsie Rolls and Tootsie Pops. Okay, I'm going to have to, you guys, what a perfect way to start off my vacation. First day that I'm not working, that I should be working, is Monday, October 31st. I think I need to have candy corn and Tootsie Rolls and rockets.
So you can spend the 1st of November with a sugar hangover?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to be I'm going to feel so bad the next day.
Woof.
But I could spend.
The inner kid in you is going to be so proud of you. The inner adult in you is going to want vegetables the next day.
I have to have go
Maybe
buy
a side salad.
All the candy with a bag of salad too.
Yep.
Balance it out. Okay, Kim, I'm gonna have to try Tootsie Rolls then too. Oh, Sally says you have something called Nico that are disc shaped and comes in a roll. Haven't heard of those.
Oh no, I've lost count. Guess what? I'm not reading chat, so you guys can help all you want. It's not going to affect me.
Susanna has to restart hers as the needle size is too small. What were you making, Susanna? I think I missed that. Louise is OD on sugar. Oh, yeah. So New Start Monday is Halloween night. I will just sit there and sample all the candy. I'll try a Tootsie Roll and it'll be either a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Oh, sweethearts. Oh, Nancy, I thought that maybe was like autocorrect and sweethearts that you type sweet tarts and it went sweethearts. I no, I haven't heard of sweethearts. No. This is so unfair that candy is not available like worldwide, right? What somebody has, everybody should have, I think, right? Sweethearts. No. Oh, Melanie says the candy with the love messages on them. Oh, were those the sweethearts? Yes, I've seen those. I just didn't know that's what they were called. Oh, okay. Hi, Cindy. Cindy likes Tootsie Rolls, but I don't like candy corn. Oh, Susanna, the scarf. Oh, no, you had to start the scarf because you had the wrong needle size. So you're restarting?
Yeah, I remember I was talking with Susanna about that. She was worried about her gauge. And I said, there's really no way to know until you gave it a shot to see if it worked or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So Sally's saying, yes, we have sweetheart candies for Valentine's Day. That's right. And yeah, I guess that's kind of like a rocket. I think rockets dissolve more than those sweethearts do, don't they?
I have no idea.
Anyways, but yeah, no, that's similar though. That's right. I mean, it's just sugar. Really, it's just sugar. Oh, Hershey's cookies. Oh, you're eating it now, Cindy. I'm thinking this was like your favorite Halloween candy. But no, Cindy is eating Hershey's cookies and cream right now. Oh,
my sister would be
that
a
would
fan
be
of that.
so yummy. Yeah, but do they not have Halloween ice cream? Is that a thing? It should be, right? Can you put candy corns in ice cream?
Why not? They put Smarties in ice cream.
Maybe I can make my own Halloween candy. Tootsie Rolls, do they have black licorice in them? Like I know they're black, right? Is that black licorice? Because that would make me happy.
I feel like for Halloween Day, I'm gonna have to make some like super healthy adult snack, like a date cookie. So when everyone's like, "What are you eating?" I can go date cookie.
That doesn't sound fun. I think you need candy corn ice cream. Oh, except you probably can't have it, can you?
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. What is this? Candy corn is sweetened with honey. I bought some at the dollar store. That's where we were today, Kim. In the dollar store. Everybody was at the dollar store. It was ridiculous. Oh, Liz is back. Halloween candy has half the calories of regular candy. Well, of course, because they're like teeny tiny. So really they have almost no calories at all. Mary, why does a 1/4 pound of candy turn into 5 pounds of fat? I know, right? I know. But knitting counts as exercise, right?
No.
Okay, I say it does, so ignore Jocelyn.
Okay. Just go sit over here in reality by myself.
It does burn calories because your hands are moving. If you
were the same logic, sleeping is also a good form of exercise.
You're more active knitting than you are sleeping.
I don't know. A tosser and turner might be more active than I am.
Ooh. What is this? Okay, I need to get back to the candy chat here. Cindy said no chocolate flavored. Oh, that's your cookies and cream is chocolate flavored. So not Halloween flavored, but chocolate. That's still okay.
Oh, I'm almost done 2 inches of ribbon. Heck yeah.
See, Sally, I like how Sally, see, you're making tons of progress. That's awesome. See, we just needed to do this more often.
I know, it's just one of those ones like, what are you doing? I'm sitting down with Louise Thursday night. We're chatting online because it's the only way I get work done.
I know, right? Look at this mid-month motivation. And we're like zooming here and getting awesome Halloween candy ideas. Sally says you can put anything in ice cream.
It's true. I mean, I put coconut and pineapple pieces
Oh,
in
there's
my
no,
dairy free.
do you? Oh,
Yeah.
I see. The appropriate amount of time has passed, and my cat has come to remind me again
Uh-huh.
that I still have not fed her.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
And
so
walnuts if I have it.
ooh,
Walnut pieces, pineapple chunks,
yeah.
and shredded coconut
Oh,
in vegan ice cream, and I'll mix that up. Or like frozen raspberries.
oh, that sounds really, really good.
Yeah.
So no candy and Tootsie Rolls. Okay, so what is in Tootsie Rolls then? Oops, I got my glasses
And
covered.
what's wrong with date cookies? Date cookies are tasty.
I suppose. I don't know. I'm just more stuck on Tootsie Rolls and candy corn right now. I'm gonna go buy a bag of them and then maybe, I actually
I'll
would
make some brownies. How does
if
that
I
sound?
don't like them.
Brownies are definitely closer to a candy.
I am totally good with brownies.
I'll make a batch of brownies.
Oh, okay. So Nancy, this must be the Tootsie Rolls. No, they're chocolate taffy like candy. Tootsie Rolls, chocolate toffee. Okay, well, I can't see why I would not like that.
So I don't have nostalgia for any of those things, so I don't think they'll hold the same appeal. Does that make sense?
What is it?
I don't know if you're reading or talking to me.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm talking to you. What did you say?
I don't have the nostalgia for it. So I
Oh,
don't know if it would have the same feel for me. Like I don't have nostalgia
yeah.
for camping, so I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not overwhelmed with memories of the past, so
Okay.
that's not a thing for me.
What is good and plenty? Mary says good and plenty has licorice in it. I don't know what that is. I feel like, oh my goodness, could I do Halloween day? I
Just
could.
so many plans, guys.
I know. My relaxing holiday that I'm doing nothing on
Is
I
so
am
full.
I know. Well, now I'm thinking I'm not that far away from Sarnia in the border.
Uh-oh.
I could go into Michigan, go into Port Huron. I
Now
could
you're up at 6 in the morning to be on the road because you gotta go buy candy in the States, you gotta buy candy at home, you gotta be home to hand out Halloween candy, and you gotta be dressed to eat candy. That's a whole day, man.
have a whole day just to be able to go get candy that I cannot buy. But I'm on vacation. I could do it.
I like how the logic is, but I'm on vacation.
I wonder, I could go pick up Dawn from the codependent knitter. I could go pick her up. Maybe she wants to go get Halloween candy. I might just text her.
If you do, we need Instagram reels and story updates because
I'm like,
that is the most.
I just may have to message her. I'm like, okay, where?
The most, like, why would you want to become an adult as a child? Like, that is the answer. So that I can spend the day driving around to buy Halloween candy to sit at home and eat it instead of dinner.
In a
Like, that is
different
just
country.
in a different country. That is such an inner child answer to that.
Okay, how many people think I should do this?
Oh my god, I'm sure it's going to be in your favor. People are going to. I'm losing this vote. I'm losing this vote entirely.
I need to go find good and plenty. If it has chocolate in it, I totally could. Oh, what is it? Sally said I bypassed candy this year and ordered fresh cinnamon and sugar coated pecans.
That sounds amazing.
Those sound good. Yep. Okay. Cindy says, yeah, no Tootsie Rolls or chocolate chews. Okay. Dates are delicious, Melanie's saying.
They are.
Cindy loves dates. My mom loves dates. Liz loves date pudding. Melanie says date squares. My mom loves date squares.
The Daily Grind, which is a coffee shop here in Winnipeg, they're a little small local shop. Like it's like a 20-minute drive for me to get to them. Drive. Yeah. We're not going to talk about how long it takes me to get there on transit. That's just, it's depressing. Give you small, like, those dessert plates that you would get, or like the dinner roll plates.
Yeah.
Plate-sized cookie. And it's
Oh,
two soft cookies, and it's crammed full of date filling in the middle. I mean, it
huh.
is amazing. They also do
That sounds,
soup bowl teacups. Like, it takes two hands to hold this teacup or coffee cup. Like, it's a serious cup of tea. And it's so cool. They're a renovated old A&W, no, not A&W, Arby's place. So
mhm.
you know how Arby's has that like atrium glass front
Yep,
on some of their buildings,
yep.
and it's just all comfy chairs and benches and tables, and you just chill because it's a coffee place. You get coffees and teas and sandwiches and desserts, and you're encouraged to come and sit in for like 3 or 4 hours and just chill.
That sounds
It's
amazing.
a wonderful little shop. I don't get to go to it nearly often enough because, again, 20 minutes one way by car, never mind transit. So we
Yeah.
went just before we went to the Manitoba Fiber Festival because it was on the way there. So we picked up lunch from there and then continued on our way. They make a good sandwich.
That sounds good. Oh, Cheryl's reminding me, that's right. I can't go to the States on the 31st because I'm hanging out with Cheryl and we're driving the other way and we're staying in Canada. Cheryl, what's the closest US border to where we're going to be? I just kidding, because I know we're not close. But that means maybe I need to, and really, that would be just way too much driving in one day. Anyways,
It's a lot of driving.
so, but I'm thinking maybe I should do it on Sunday. Oh my goodness. Candy coated licorice is, oh, candy coated licorice is good and plenty. They're white and pink.
See,
Ooh,
that sounds intriguing. I'm not a
that,
licorice fan, but that sounds intriguing.
I love black licorice. Love black licorice. Yes,
But I
but that,
mean, guys, I don't know what marzipan tastes like.
I don't either. Is that something I should?
It's a big thing if you're anywhere other than North America.
Oh,
So I really want to try it.
so well, yeah, you absolutely should. So okay, so Cheryl, I'm revamping, well, not revamping our plans, but I'm thinking
Uh-oh.
I will bring Halloween candy for our road trip on the 31st because that only seems fitting. It's Halloween day. We need to have a bowl of candy in the vehicle with us.
You guys are going to be so sugared.
I think we should, right? I think we
Oh my
should.
gosh.
But we're going to. I will.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see what we can find. Cheryl, we'll have to. What are your favorite kinds? Do you like Tootsie Rolls? Do you like candy corn?
Or are you a Smarties and M&M person all the way? They're important
Oh,
questions.
I like those. I like those too. Okay. Anyways, oh my gosh. Candy. This is amazing. Candy buying vacation sounds great to me. I know it does, Liz, right?
So one of those ones. Oh, why have you come to
Sally,
this country? Because I need to sample your candy. Can you stamp my passport? These are
I know.
all the countries I visited to go try their candy.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
telling them yes, we're just going across the border to a variety store, please.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Business or pleasure? Pleasure.
And then when you come back and when they want to, what did you buy while you were gone for
An
23
hour.
minutes? Yeah. Well, this is the one I bought. And
Oddly enough, Halloween candy.
I'm sure I can't be the only one who's thinking about doing this.
Oh, you can't be. You can't. There has to be other people contemplating it or even
It
actually
has to
doing it.
be. Has to be. Oh, tastes like almonds. Okay, so Nancy, what does taste like almonds? What were we chatting about? Was this not the, oh, marzipan. Marzipan tastes like almonds.
So they tell
Okay.
me, and I like almonds.
Oh, okay, Cindy. Okay, look at this. Yeah, Cindy. So Cindy's diabetic.
That would
Enough
complicate
candy
snacking.
chat for me. Type 2 diabetic here. One chocolate bar is enough for 1 week. Yes.
I'm
So
allergic to
then,
corn, so a lot of it's theoretical. Like I can't eat most of it, and the rest, even if there isn't, even if it's not listed, that doesn't mean it's not in there.
I know that I don't like.
So
It's
I
in
don't.
there, it should be listed,
It's
right?
not. It's not worth it to me.
Okay, so marzipan is a bite-sized cake and it's almond. I see. I think I would like that too. Oh, Cheryl says yes, lots of candy. Okay, I can get on that. Halloween candy will be half price on the 1st of November.
Which
You're
is
right.
really a national adult holiday in and of itself. The day after Valentine's Day, the day after Halloween.
You're right. I remember you talking about that.
Yep.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Like, seriously, really, instead of going the day before Halloween and stocking up, I should go the day after Halloween, shouldn't I?
They're perfect size for lunch kits and stuff, or like a quick
Yeah.
afternoon snack with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Like, they're really good portion sizes. They're realistic portion sizes, not the giant size that we eat now. So like, it's a really good option to have if you can have it.
Well, I think we should just have it all. That's what I'm thinking. Cheryl says she loves it all. She loves all the candy except the black licorice. Wow.
That's fair. Black licorice has got a heck of a defined taste.
I love black licorice. So, okay, I'll bring a little stash of black licorice for me, Cheryl. But we'll have lots to choose from. This is gonna be so much fun. Kim, okay, when I go to the UK, I have to bring back chocolates for my daughter-in-law because she only likes British Cadbury, not American Cadbury.
It's different.
American Cadbury is Hershey's. British is far superior. Really? Okay, now that's a little bit farther than I wanted to go, Kim. I have to draw the line somewhere. I could go to the US, but I don't think I can go to the UK.
Or
That
we're
makes
going
for
to Turkey to try Turkish delights.
makes for expensive chocolate when you add a plane ticket on there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I'm on another row.
Yeah.
I'm not even paying attention here.
Good.
Or I'm just about finished one. I don't know where I am.
That's
Anyway,
the best way to do it, because then all of a sudden, whoosh, and you're done.
I think I've got another 384 stitches just about finished.
Beautiful.
Oh, Cindy, when you were in Denmark, they had hard black licorice gum. Had to bring some home. Okay, you guys, when I was in Norway, what did you guys give me? Who gave this to me? Was it Rita? Was it Asa? Wendy? Who? There was this candy, and I think it's a Dutch candy because I think my friend Dorlin said she remembered it.
Okay.
Elena might have given it to me. I can't remember who it was. Anyways, so, and it was like a hard black candy, but did it have salt on the outside of it?
I could see that.
There was something, and it was odd. And I tried it, and it did not taste good. It was not my version of candy. Oh, I kind of forgotten about that. What was that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Oh, Melanie says Walmart here has a fairly extensive import of UK selection.
Some
I
will,
can
some
make
won't.
it to Walmart.
It depends on your
Yes,
Walmart.
yeah. I think road trip to UK would be fun. I'm up for a vacation. Okay, Kim. Maybe, I don't know if I can plan it for, like this weekend, but yeah, someday, right?
Someday. Yeah.
Okay, so Melanie's saying yes, salted black licorice is Dutch. Do you like it? Hi, Catherine. Better late than never. Good evening. Oh, Catherine,
Absolutely.
I'm so glad you made it. We've been sitting here knitting and talking about Halloween candy for I don't know, getting close to an hour, maybe.
A long time.
A long time.
And as someone who doesn't really eat it, super excited for us to be done.
I know, we kind of got sidetracked here.
Guys,
But
it's
I like
8:22. I gotta go soon.
Oh my goodness, it is.
I gotta go eat dinner.
Okay, I feel like I need to run out. Oh no, it's like 9:22 here.
I know. You're an hour
Um,
late. No wonder Daisy's bugging you.
Poor cat is like starving to death. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what is black licorice is Dutch. Does anybody like that? Maybe it's one of those things you have to acquire a taste for, or I'm not sure. Oh, Melanie, a former night group was hosted by a Dutch couple. Oh, interesting. Oh, Cindy's saying good night.
Good
Yeah,
night,
we're
Cindy.
closing in. We're getting, well, we started a little bit later because we had a little technical difficulties.
It's true, we did.
That's all right. That happens. And black cat gum is black and good. Have you ever tried? Have you ever had thrills? I don't think so. No. Oh, Sally wants licorice now. Soap gum. Oh, thrills taste like soap to me. Oh, is that what thrills is? What? Yes, soap gum. What? So I'm thinking this is one that I should not try.
Possibly.
So interesting. Who knew we could have such a conversation about Halloween candy?
Oh, I did. I mean, we could talk about all sorts of things.
I know we have never have any trouble finding something to talk about.
Yeah, it's not been
So
an issue for us.
Is soap gum good though? I mean, it doesn't
I
sound
like how you call it that. It's called thrills.
Okay, well, that's soap gum. Okay, so I'm guessing thrills is not good if you guys are calling it soap gum.
Probably not.
Thrills sounds like it should be. Soap gum sounds not. Oh, Nancy says it's good. Used to buy it from the bulk barn. Cheap thrills, Melanie says.
Oh, the real question is who here has
Oh,
eaten barbecue flavored crickets?
oh, no. Do you eat those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's weird. It's weird.
Well, and it's good?
The flavoring was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just crunchy.
Ah. Well, yeah. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I don't know if I can get my head wrapped around eating that.
All right, you guys.
All right. Well, I guess we should let you go.
Well, yeah.
And we should carry on with our knitting. So you guys, it's
2 weeks till check-in.
2 weeks till check-in, yes, which means we need to
start panicking
on those projects. So okay, guys. Well, hey, have a great weekend. And so next time, 2 weeks when we check in again, it will be after Halloween. So have a great Halloween.
Yeah.
We'll have to update you on my Halloween candy experiments and what
yes.
what I have and what I like and what
Make sure to take notes. There'll be a test afterwards.
I'll see what all I can find now. I feel like I need to go to every store and see what I can find for different candy. Stock up.
Hilarious and yes. I agree. But I think everybody else should too.
Absolutely. I think I would be up for it. All right. I'm going to take these off so I can see now. Put them here. Wear them as a headband. All right, everybody. Well, this is fun. This has been lots of fun chatting. I got lots of work done on my sock. What was your final round count, or how much did you get inches done on your ribbing?
I was 2 rows into my ribbing when I started, and I am 1/4 of an inch to 2 inches. So I got 1.5 inches done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Which isn't too bad considering that, it's a lot of stitches.
A lot, yeah. Well, look at that. We both have done really, really well. So that's great.
I even made some seed stitch in here
Oh, a little variety.
Like I do.
That's all right.
Like I do.
All right.
right, guys.
Well, we're gonna go. Jocelyn, you got to get ready
I
for
do.
Critical
Yes.
Role, and I've got somebody was just trying to get a hold of me, so I'm gonna go check my messages, and then I'm gonna keep working on my socks. So everybody have a great Halloween, and we will see you back here in November. Crazy.
I know. Year's almost done.
It is flying by. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
Bye.